New Black Wall Street Book Club. Evan Jefferson, brother, much love. Educating, elevating, because in knowledge is the power and we'll never give it up. Literature's for the masses. Where to put your money down, now how to watch your assets. Yeah, uplifting others is a passion. My brother Evan, he will turn it into action. New Black Wall Street Book Club. You should come read with us. Yeah, we comprehend and discuss. If we all just come together, there's no limit for us. Here comes your host, New Black Wall Street. Evan, take it away. New Black Wall Street Book Club.
What up, my beautiful people? We're back here with the New Black Wall Street, and we are into our virtual book clubs. I hope everybody is doing well, because, you know, we are readers, are leaders, and we got to get our read on this afternoon. So good afternoon. It is Monday, April 24th. We're to rock and roll into our new book, Wealth is a Mindset. Wealth is a Mindset. This is a book written by our sister from another Mr. Miss Shynna Key. And this book is shares a collection of relatable financial awareness topics, along with tips and tricks to encourage you to think big when it comes to getting big results while building your empire. So if you're all about that building empire type of stuff, go ahead and put in the comments below empire. Now, if you want to get this book, you want to follow along with us as we go through this nice little book to change the way that we think so we can change results in our life. All you got to do is just text the word wealth. That's right. Text the word to wealth to 678-851-2400. That's 678-851-2400, and we'll get this book out to you ASAP Rocky. We still got just a few copies left, but it's one for you so that you can follow along with us as we go through our new book for the wealth for the New Black Wall Street Virtual Book Club. Now, of course, this is Financial Literacy Month, so of course, hopefully you got a financial book that you've been reading. Nonetheless, that's what we got going on as well. Now, also, not only just do we have the book, but we also have our brand new Light bookmarks. That's right, another brother from another mother. He created this for us because he said, you guys are doing a book club thing. I want you guys to have your own custom bookmark. So you can get this, got the little eye of horse on it, got your red, black, and green for Africa. Then it's got your ankh on the other side there. Yes, this is just, look at this right here. This is just absolutely beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. This is just absolutely beautiful. So if you want to get look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. So if you want to get your bookmark, then all you got to do is text the word light. That's right. Text the word light to 678-851-2400. Now here's what I'm going to do. For today only, right? For today only. If you want to get both of them, say you didn't get the book and you want to go ahead and get the book, join us on the book club, and you want to get the bookmark. This is a custom bookmark from our brother. You're going to be supporting 2 black businesses by doing that. Then we're going to do 25 for the combo today only. 25 for the combo today only. So you can get the book and you can get your custom bookmark for 25 for, oh, let me do it this way. For 25 for today only. All right. So if you want to get the combo, then all you got to do is text the word combo. Text the word combo to 678-851-2400. We'll get that thing out to you ASAP Rocky. So either way, you can go ahead and support. You can support one black-owned business. You can support both at the same dang on time by getting both the book and the bookmark. Now, I also just want to let you know that Club Millie, that is our club where we are actually helping 1,000 people save and invest $1,000 this year. Well, we're going to be holding a session tomorrow on Teach 'em Tuesday. And we're going to be showing you how you can actually turn your Facebook friends, how you can help Facebook help you to make money. How you can get Facebook to help you to make money by turning your friends into followers. We're going to be showing you how to set up a Facebook business page, how to actually convert some of those people that say they support you to actually support you with their wallet. We're going to show you how to do that on tomorrow. So you want to go ahead and get signed up for Teach 'em Tuesday. We do this every Tuesday, a new topic every Tuesday. And this is Tuesday. This is the topic we have this Tuesday. All you got to do is go to the Eventbrite page, go ahead and sign up, and we'll see you tomorrow in class. And at the end of the day, guys, people who show up, they get blessed. The people who don't show up, they continue to carry on with the knowledge that they have. But nonetheless, we are into our book today. We are actually going through again, Wealth is a Mindset by Miss Shynna Key. And we're on to chapter 1 in the book club. And the chapter 1 says, the rich stay rich and the poor stay poor. The rich stay rich, and the poor stay poor. Let's find out what this chapter is all about. Miss Shynna, can you see what you're working with over there? All right, let's see. Somebody text me. See if somebody ordered a book already. Yep, somebody got a book. You don't want a combo, whoever that is? All right. I think, you know what? I think that might be Mr. Roberts. If that's Mr. Roberts, I'll get your book out to you. You already got the, I think that's you. You already got the bookmark, so I'll make sure I give you the same deal. All right. The rich stay rich and the poor stay poor. Wealth that is passed down from generation to generation is called generational wealth. Everybody put in the comments below, generational wealth. The inheritance of money, businesses, homes, vehicles, land, assets, and investments are all examples of generational wealth. Fortunately, some are born into wealth, which is a fabulous thing for them. When people are born into wealth, they are taught differently. From birth, they were taught what to do and how to carry on with their financial status. Therefore, they have different views and different values around life and money. Everybody put in the comments below, generational wealth. That's what we need to be building in the Black community, generational wealth. At the end of the day, we want our kids, our children, to start at our ceiling and not at our floor. Let me say that again. We want their floor to be our ceiling, not their floor to be our floor. And that's what's going on. We continue to just have them start all over again versus passing down benefits instead of bills. And we have our children start off all wrong when it comes to money. They start off owing. Think about that. We put our children in a position where they start out in debt, either from the debt that we pass down on to them or the debt that we send them off to into school. Either way, we find a way to have our children start off their adult life in debt. Something is wrong. Therefore, they have different views and values about life and money. However, if the rich don't do as they were taught as it relates to their finances, they can and will eventually go broke. They have to make a conscious decision. Everybody put in the comments below, conscious decision. They have to make a conscious decision to continue their wealth legacy. Unlike the rich, there are those that were not born with a silver spoon in their mouths, which society classifies as middle class or poor. Yet, that does not mean that they have to be or stay a product of their environment. That does not mean that they have to be or stay a product of their environment. The poor middle class has to have the desire to want a different financial status. Let me ask you this right now, guys. To those who are watching right now live, as we're going through our book of the day, our book of the month, do you have a desire? Do you even want to be rich? Do you even have a desire to change your economic status? Because that's where it starts. It starts with a desire. Like, you got to want to do it first. I mean, we can preach it. We can talk about it. We can tell you all the stats. We can tell you what to do. We can teach you and educate you and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, if you as an individual does not even want to get rich, well, then you're not going to do it. Okay, you're not going to listen. You're not going to learn. You're not going to implement. You're not going to execute because you don't even want to. You're comfortable with wherever status that you are right now. And unfortunately, too many of us are broke. And we're cool with that. Something is wrong. The poor and middle class have to have the desire to want a different financial status. Therefore, they have to become a disciple and strive for success towards financial freedom. In the words of Curtis Jackson, aka 50 Cent, get rich or die trying. In my words, Shynna says, don't sit like a lump on a log and don't do nothing. I'm not saying to greed for money. I'm saying make a difference for your generation. As a child, my family was considered the high-end middle class. Some back then considered us rich or referred us as the Huxtables from the hit show, The Cosby Show. My dad, Larry McCown, whom now is deceased, worked at an airplane plant for many years. Her mom, Helen McCown, worked for the School Board of Education. Both of their jobs were considered great jobs. However, my father wanted and felt that he needed more to be able to live the life he desired. He enjoyed driving luxury vehicles, switching them up or switching them up at times, just adding to his collection. He also dressed on a higher end designer scale. But most of all, my dad knew that he wanted to be his own boss. He wanted to be his own boss. So he set his sights on becoming a nightclub owner. Once he devised his plan and took action, he successfully opened his first nightclub, Larry's Lounge, in New Haven, Connecticut. When he bought the nightclub, his strategic plan also included 2 apartment units just above, which he planned to rent for additional income. This wealth-building tactic is considered multiple streams of income. Everybody put in the comments below multiple streams, as well as passive income. The rental properties were considered passive income because he made money off of them in his sleep. My dad did not need to lift a finger to generate that money. The passive income also afforded our family the freedom to take vacations and other luxuries without my father overworking himself. This is what I believe sparked my interest in real estate. I can remember as a young woman, I could watch my parents manage and sometimes even help them with minor touch-ups or repairs when a tenant would move out. My dad was a smart businessman. He had an accountant that came out every Saturday to go over the books. Being the wise man that he was, he would also have his children around to watch how things worked. Being your own boss. And all in all, I can honestly say he really instilled great entrepreneurship qualities and lessons within us. He gave my brother Larry the DJ position, aka DJ Shawnee B, during happy hour because he was the oldest. He also gave me and my little sister Shynna little odd jobs on the weekend to help with putting up the delivery items such as the candy bars and stuff like that. Of course, I always got my sticker bar out of the deal every time. Those were my favorite. Overall, my dad did many things just to teach us about running our own business. That's how I became such a phenomenal entrepreneur today. Friends always used to ask me, how do I do it? Generally, my response is, well, everyone is not an entrepreneur. I was raised that way and brought up around business-minded parents. So I guess it's true, as the old saying goes, an apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. Meaning teach your children because they are definitely watching and learning from you. So I think that begs the question, what are you teaching your children about money? What are you teaching your children about money? And for many of us, we're teaching our children all that we know. And I understand that's what you have to do. But I think there's another level that you can go to is you can bring somebody in to teach your children about what you don't know about money. Let me say that again. You can teach your children everything that you know about money. But if you want to take it a step further, you'll hire someone to come teach your children what you don't know about money. And in the Black community, it's the things that we don't know that are hurting us financially. It's not the things that we know, it's the things that we don't know. Pass on your knowledge about wealth. Now, once you realize your vision of wealth and have educated yourself on the road to getting there in this just getting by generation, it is important that you pass down your wealth of knowledge to help educate others. Otherwise, we continue to risk of creating generation after generation of individuals who barely making it or living check to check. I can go on, but I'm absolutely certain you have heard all of this before. Why not take heed and wake up? However, you must admit, if you keep hearing the same old sayings over and over again, they must apply to you or may be some truth to it. Take responsibility and be wise. Be wise and take responsibility for your financial education, your spending and wealth planning decisions. Now, you can't blame your parents for you being brought into this world without a silver spoon because they can't help what they didn't know. Debt, work hard, love, and family bonds may in fact be the only thing that was passed down to them. This is why I'm so passionate about encouraging you to make a change within your current generation. In other words, don't live beyond your means. Consciously consider the difference between the look of material wealth and true financial freedom. Consciously consider the difference between the look of material wealth and true financial freedom. So let me ask you guys this. Those that are watching right now, have you ever seen, or can you even, have you ever, I'm pretty sure you've seen, but can you think of somebody right now who looks rich, but they're not financially free? Just want you to think about that for a second. somebody that you know, somebody maybe you've seen on TV, somebody that you come across, they look rich. They look wealthy, but they're not financially free. Something to think about right there, people. Because I know some broke rich people. I know some broke ass rich people. And it's funny that some of the broke ass rich people I know are some of the most, what we consider to be a lot of successful people, doctors, lawyers, accountants, things like that. Broke is all get out. They one paycheck, they're one mistake away from financial tragedy. They rich as all get out, but they broke at the same time because they're living paycheck to paycheck, even beyond their means, just like many of you. Broke ass rich folk. It's the funniest thing to see when you start, not funny, let me not say it's funny. It's just interesting that this person can be making all this money and still be broke. See, this is what got me to understand it. It had nothing to do, I mean, it has something to do, but it had very little to do with how much money that you make. It has a lot to do with how much money that you keep. And if you discipline yourself to keep keeping more than you spend so that you can work your way towards wealth. Broke ass rich folk. Very interesting. The type of pressure that they have on their life to be able to keep up with that house note, and those 15 car notes, those leases that they have, all the stuff that they don't own nothing. Everything is for rent. Everything is on lease. It's the interesting thing when you start talking to these people. You're like, man, how'd you get there? We just wanted to look like we was rich, but we really weren't. I often hear individuals make fun of what someone is wearing. If it's the newest style or someone's shoes are considered to be ran down. In most cases, I almost guarantee that that person that's being talked about has money in the bank and assets. Generally, a person that seeks to have financial freedom is more interested or concerned about their banking and saving versus how they look. What's barf? Buying too much. I don't know what barf is. So sacrificing that high-priced designer handbag over overpriced shoes is not a big deal. In this text, I wrote some very common sayings in a rudimentary fashion so that words cannot be misinterpreted. In other words, some things you don't know can hinder your financial freedom. Though you may be rich at heart and mind, I encourage all who read this book to consciously consider the difference between the look of material wealth versus the realness of financial freedom, to make necessary sacrifices of wealth so that you may become and stay rich. Remember, having the lack of knowledge about finances will leave you in the blind and behind forever. Blind and behind. How many guys know some folks that you're connected to right now that are absolutely blind and behind as it relates to their finances? So we're reading this book and going through the this time in Financial Literacy Month for us to get our mind right as it relates to our money. Here are quick keys, tips, and tricks real quick. Number one, don't try to keep up with the Joneses. Buying all the hottest and newest trends. Don't try to keep up with the Joneses. Number two, she says this, another tip and trick, stop making the clothing lines, shoe designers, and car manufacturers more rich than they already are. Find a way to build wealth for yourself. Find a way to build wealth for yourself. Number three, manage your checking and savings accounts daily and weekly. Don't be afraid to look at your own money. And remember this, it's different strokes for different folks. Different strokes for different folks. Well, guys, how'd you guys like chapter one? That's chapter one of Wealth as a Mindset. Oh, she's got a little, oh, it's something else here. Okay, 1 second. My bad. We got a little quote. Knowledge is priceless. Knowledge is the key. Education. Look at this. Knowledge is priceless. Knowledge is the key. Education is an asset. And knowledge is, oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. Education is an asset. Everybody put that in the comment. Woo, I like this, Miss Shynna Key. Watch out now. Education is an asset. And knowledge is power. There you go, right there. Right there in the book. Education, I like that. Education is an asset and knowledge is power. Well, this is Wealth is a Mindset from our sister from another Mr. Miss Shynna. Again, we got these books in stock for you to be able to go along with us as we continue on in our New Black Wall Street virtual book club. If you'd like to get this book, it's $20 for you to order, and all you got to do is text the word wealth to 678-851-2400, and we'll get this book out to you ASAP Rocky. Also, you see the thing hanging and dangling there. That's going to be our Ankh Light bookmark. So we got our new bookmarks. These are custom made for the New Black Wall Street. It's got your little Eye of Horus down here on the bottom. It's got your little Ankh up here at the top. That's going to be $10 to get your Ankh Light bookmark. Now, if you'd like to get both of them, today and today only, you get for 24 hours, you get both the book of the month and the and our custom New Black Wall Street bookmark. I'll do it for $25 if you buy both. Now, all you got to do is text the word combo. Text the word combo to 678-851-2400. If you like to order both, you'll be able to support your sister from another mister, and you'll be able to support your brother from another mother, and we'll do this thing called group economics while we read and change the way that we think about money. Well, guys, what do you guys think? First chapter from Miss Shynna. Did you guys enjoy that? This is us showing what we think. I mean, we are going to criticize, right? We're going to do some Siskel and Ebert African style on the first chapter. What are your thoughts on the first chapter? Go ahead and let us know. This is going to be good feedback from Miss Shynna. As we went through our first chapter, what are your thoughts on the rich stay rich and the poor stay poor? Right? The rich stay rich and the poor stay poor. I'll give you a couple seconds to go ahead and type in the comments below your thoughts about chapter 1. We're going to get this feedback back to Miss Shynna. Let her know we did the first chapter, and we're going to get some feedback for her so she can get better, or she can be applauded, or give her some honor and some praise for writing this book. And then we're going to be moving on into chapter 2 tomorrow. So I'll give you a couple moments to go ahead and write that in the comments below. What your feedback is for chapter 1, what you just heard. Did you like the way that she wrote it? Did you like the personal style that she put on and told a little bit about her life and where she's been and how she got to where she is? Things like that, whatever you want to put. If you really liked it, whatever the case may be. But that's chapter 1. All right. Woo! What's going on, Justin? What's up? Latoya's in the building. Kelvin's in the house. Great content so far. Okay, Miss Shynna got some great content so far. Robert's in the building as well. Education is an asset. Knowledge is probably, no, I'm going to have to write that up. I'm going to have to write that up, Miss Shynna. I got that one. Ooh, I took that one. I came in late, but you like what you call education is. That's right. Education is an asset, and knowledge is power. You did that, girl. You did that. All right, guys. Well, just want to remind you, man, we're going to be doing this on a daily basis to go through this book. It's going to take us about 3 weeks to go through it. And the goal here with the New Black Wall Street Book Club is for us as Black folk to support Black authors by reading Black literature. At the end of the day, I know we can read all the other good stuff that we know about, the Napoleon Hills and the Robert Kiyosaki's, but I just felt some other type of way about it. I said, I keep telling these people to go buy these other books, and that's still moving money out of our community. So I said, nope, we're going to take that up right now, and we're going to find some great books written by Black folk that we can support and read. And I believe we found a good, nice one here. We'll go through more of it, get more out of it, but that's just the goal here. We want to support our Black authors, our Black literature from Black folk. And that's how we're going to keep on practicing group economics. You just circulated your dollar 1 time, 2 times, just like that. And that's all we got to do. Just keep on keeping on doing what we know to do to support our brothers and our sisters in all that we do. I got all the other books. Might as well support a Black queen. That's what I'm talking. Good. Thank you for saying that, Justin. You know what? You got all the other books. You might as well support a Black queen. That's right, guys. Well, guys, ERGJ, certified financial educator, with your midday manna from the virtual book club from New Black Wall Street. Want to remind you this, guys, that it takes a village, but it starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. Talk to you soon.
New It's the new Black Wall Street Book Club. With your host, Evan Jefferson. It's time for us to go. Yeah. Now you ain't gotta leave the computer, but we encourage you to get out there and learn and apply all the things you learn at the new Black Wall Street Book Club.